Hello, welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a few moments to come on in and we will get started talking about my new book, Spirit of the Crystal Ray. And I'm super, super excited to share this news with you. It's been a long journey, and we'll get going here on just a moment. Let you get a few minutes to come on in and do a sound check as well. Those of you coming in, please let me know if you can hear me okay. And I have some notices popping up here. I'm just going to get rid of those. Okay, there we go. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Mallory. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Shelley, welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm super, super excited to share this news with you about my new book. And I'm just like, Hi, Mary. Can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? Hi, Kunjan. Welcome. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Thanks, Lori. Oh, I'm in by my beautiful wings because these are featured. This is the energy source of the book, of the creation of the book. So I am by these beautiful angel wings because it's quite fitting to share this experience with these wings right now. And I'll get into a little bit more of that as well. So come on in, everyone. Hi, Carol, Mary, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so excited to be here today. So I'm talking about my new book. It has taken me almost a year. I'm going to tell you about the cover, the creation of it, a little bit about it, the differences between Kindle and the paperback, because there are differences. I'm going to tell you about some of the process, some of the what you can think of, or what you'll be learning in it. It's just truly an amazing book, an amazing experience too. First of all, this is my draft copy. I want you to see disregard the band in gray right here, because that's a draft copy. They do that. It's not for resale. It's just a work in progress copy. And the real thing won't have that when you order yours, if you order one. So just disregard that band. But I want you to see the cover. I'm going to start off with the cover and tell you about the cover art. Elissa Lee is my cover designer. She did my cover on the last book. And she captured the essence of the book so beautifully in her design with just minimal information, and it truly brings the essence of the whole feel of the book wrapped up into this beautiful design. And I was just blown away by the beautiful design she did. I don't know. I'm hoping she pops in this morning so she can say hi. But she's a very intuitive artist, and it's just, I'm just so pleased with how it came out, the cover, the image, and it's just perfect. It's just perfect for the book. So those of you just popping in, please disregard the gray band. That is not part of the cover. It's just there because this is a draft copy. I actually had to go order my own copy on Amazon last night because I don't have my final version copy in hand yet either. So anyway, this is quite a bit bigger than my first book, 176 pages, and it's bigger size-wise too. Welcome everybody for coming on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. So Spirit of the Crystal Ray came about when I first got these angel wings behind me, these massive wings, geode. I had no intention of creating a book with it, but they did tell me to meditate with them, so I did. This is not something I can drag around the house, so I go to it to meditate with them. So it's quite a different process. The first few times I meditated with them, the energy was just truly amazing and beautiful. So I was also told that I had to create this book by using meditation with these wings. I don't typically use an amethyst to channel spirit. This is a 21-day documentation of channeled spirit. And I'll get into a little bit more of that as well in just a minute. But I don't typically use amethyst for that kind of deep meditation state. When I channel spirit, I go into a very deep meditation. And I typically use higher vibration crystals, but I was told to use these, so I did. And I think because of the size and the significance of the shape, that is the reason of, part of the reason of the connection between all of it. So I followed my guidance throughout all of this process, and using those wings was the beginning of it. And this started probably, I got the wings a year ago, March. And I think I started actual meditation with the intention of the book being made last July or August, somewhere in there. So it has taken me this amount of time to create this. And it's just, I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I can't even describe how grateful I am that I'm part of this process, that they entrusted me to deliver this information to everybody who needs it. And so the 21 days are a documentation of spirit speaking through me, channeled, and the messages they feel that we need to know now for our spiritual journey. It is a documentation of what they feel we need to focus on within our own journey and to help us to move along. And after I see this as a complete, finished piece, I see this not only as 21 days, but I see that this will help us for the rest of our lives. And I've already begun implementing the teachings that the Spirit has given us through this. And I'll look at your comments and questions here in just a moment, and then we'll talk about it. But it truly is an amazing message. I've got to say that the feel of this book in a whole is, to me, the greatest, deepest love you could ever imagine reading, coming from the other side. The spirit world is filled with love for us, unconditional love for us, and I feel that that came through. When this book was first conceived and started, I had one request of my own, and I said, I want this book to be beautiful inside and out. And Spirit agreed, so I also feel that love and beauty came through all together as one. They agreed with me with that. So there are some, gosh, there's so much to say. I don't even know how to keep on track. But I hope that you feel the beauty and the love that comes through. It's a combination spirit, and I describe that in the book, how we learned about what spirit comes through. It's a masculine and feminine spirit combined in one, and that to me is kind of unique. Usually I feel like more one or the other when I address or talk to spirits or channel or meditate with them. And this is a combination. It's one spirit, and it is a combination of both energies. And some days you will see our very powerful masculine feel, where other days are very nurturing feminine feel. And I think we needed that balance, because I think if it was heavy on one way or the other, it would not be quite as effective. And I think we need it as a human standpoint too, just because we need that kind of balance within our lives. So I felt that that's just kind of an important piece to know going forward. The structure of the book, let me tell you about how it's structured. It's 21 days of channeled guidance. And channeled means, well, I'll tell you about how I did that before I get into the structure. I sat in my chair right here next to this big, beautiful geode. I placed my hand on the geode, and I let myself go into a deep meditation. Before I got to that point, I set my recording device on my phone to record messages that came through. And the recording, I actually spoke the channeled words, and that recording are the recordings that I transferred to a Word document. I did a little minor editing in that area for punctuation because they don't punctuate, they just talk. And a couple of words that might not have come through clearly came through, you know, in a voice to text kind of things comes through kind of goofy sometimes. So I had to edit that little bit too. So, but for the most part, the first days of the channeled messages, or the first part of each day, I should say, are the channeled actual message. And so that's the message of the day. After the message of the day, there is a reflection section where I reflect on what was said. Either there's more information that came to me, or I needed to clarify something. It's coming through me, sometimes it's coming through them, or a combination thereof. But I'm not in a meditative state when I do the reflection portion of this, each chapter. After the reflection chapter or section, there is an action section for the viewer, for the reader, to do certain things, answer questions, do certain activities, do certain things suggested that either came through from the message of the day, or it came through from the reflection section, or both. And it's something for the reader to just sit down in their quiet time and just complete the steps, and also think about what the message overall means to them and how they can apply it within their own lives. And the last part in each chapter is a journaling section. And it's just a small little area, 2 pages, that you have to write down your insights, your notes, what comes to you, what you answer your action steps or your action section about. Now, in the Kindle version, you do not have a journaling section. Kindle does not work well with stuff like that. So they ask us to take that kind of thing out. So there's 2 versions. There's the paperback and the Kindle version, those of you who like electronic version. So I just want you to be aware, in the Kindle version, you do not have the journal, but you can use your own notebook, your own journal to do that part with. So that's not really a big deal that you're lacking that in the Kindle version. One other thing about the Kindle version is you don't have, throughout this book, I did put some photos, some black and white photos of the wings, or by me sitting by the wings, or that kind of thing. Just for the viewer to get an idea of how massive these are, for those of them who have never seen them before. And the Kindle version does not have photographs because that takes up too much space of what's allowed in the Kindle version. So those are the only differences. Yeah, I think so. All right. So I'll catch up with your comments here in just a moment too. But I just wanted to pop on and tell you a little bit about the book. This is, I followed the lead with the spirits on this book. This is their book, speaking through me to you. And there are some sections that I was like, whoa, this is really deep. This is really, I felt like, I don't know, should this really be there? And they said, yes, we told you to put it there, put it there. So I'm like, okay, I'll listen. So it's there. And I think you might get an indication when you read some of the sections that you might feel that from me, but I think it was important for me to listen completely and trust their message. I had to trust. I went through my whole gamut of emotions with this. Like anything else, I had to deal with my trust issues with putting everything out there that they said. I had to get over the fears of something completely different. This is not like my first book. And putting a channeled text out there is something that I have not done before. I've wanted to, but it's getting over that hurdle of fear with that. I crossed over some self-doubt issues. I also went through some joyous, exuberant, happy, gratitude, humble issues or feelings as well. So I've gone through the whole gamut of emotion with this. And so this is their message. This is 21 days of message that they say are important for us for our own development, our own transformation, our own evolution, and as spiritual beings. Even though this is 21 days of guidance, I feel this is a lifetime. It's a change. It's something that we can implement for the rest of our lives. And by doing some of these things in here, we will affect others very profoundly. And it touches on that as well. We will affect others by making changes within ourselves. We will affect others in very, 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 very positive, profound ways. And that will continue that effect throughout the vibrations of Earth. Sorry, my little earpiece is falling out. So it will affect so many others as we start to implement changes within our own lives, and that will help others in others ways too. They might not realize it, they might not feel it, they might not know it, but they will feel the effects of what you're going through and what you've changed within yourself. So it's it's crazy, but it's awesome. I don't know. What else can I tell you about this? Let's see here. Let me check your comments and your questions here in just a moment. We're talking about opening our heart and our eyes. There's a harmony movement. They discuss that. We are all love and light. We're infinite. Self-love, touching on that. The angels, the magnitude of angels. It's just finding your truth. Learning about frequency and energy and how everything works because of those two I don't know, how do you describe frequency and energy? Because of those two words, how everything fits in together and works, and how everything flows from one thing to another. Allowing flow and the divine source of love. The love that comes through is just magnificent. Finding your sacred space within yourself. Breaking the negative cycles. Learning about where we came from and the soul plan and the grand master plans that we all came here with, and why certain things might have happened the way they did within your own lives, and how that affects the way we respond, and how just knowing that can help you move forward within your own lives. And it's just filled with so much information. So this is now available on Amazon. You won't have the gray band if you get the paperback, just so you know. It's available on Amazon, Spirit of the Crystal Ray. 21 days of channeled guidance to help you with your spiritual journey. It is also available on Amazon through Kindle, with Kindle. So you have two options, the Kindle version or the paperback version. And let's see here. I won't have copies. I've already been asked this morning if I'll have copies for sale. I won't have copies for sale from me for quite a while. It takes a while for them to produce a bulk production and send them. So probably looking at about a month to 6 weeks before I get a bulk order of books to sell on my own. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating on timeline. So get yours on Amazon. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on this book. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on this book. And I hope that we can come together, those of you that purchase it and read it, come together and do some shows together, discussing components of it and how you've applied things. Or I just see that in the future, I just see us coming together, discussing this as a group. So I hope that comes through. And let's see what you have to say here. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind on comments, sorry. So let's see what we've got. Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh, I love the cover. I love the cover. I gave Elissa a few chapters to read, and I told her, actually, if you see this, the cover here, do you see the crystal behind the background? That's this. I gave her a picture of this, and she enhanced it. I told her that had to be in the cover. And I said, otherwise, I gave her a little bit of information, a few chapters to read, and she felt that love come through. And when I saw the heart, I thought, oh my gosh, it's perfect. The love that you felt came through. The heart is perfect. And the spirit, unfortunately, the gray band covers part of the spirit. And the spirit is just walking through this light, or maybe it's us walking through the light, or both of us, and meeting together as one. But she did an astounding, amazing, perfect job on the cover, and the colors, the rainbow and everything is just an amazing. So I wanted to point out to you that this crystal in the background is actually a photograph that she embellished and enhanced of this. So she did an amazing job with the cover, and I took one look at it, and I didn't have anything changed about the cover at all. I did not change anything about it. I said, it's perfect. Let's leave it. Let's perfect. Just perfect. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All your beautiful comments. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My favorite color is purple as well. And I think purple in itself is a very spiritual color. It's the crown chakra, third eye crown chakra color on up. So it is a very, very spiritual color that I feel is connected to the color purple. It's just a very spiritual connection to it. So love is the very most important thing. Absolutely, Paula. And you know what? No matter what we do on this side, the human side, they love us unconditionally, regardless of all the mistakes we make, regardless of the wrong directions we take, regardless if we're just like going in circles and not getting it and just not getting the lessons that we need to learn. They still love us unconditionally. There's no judgment. There's no it's all love. It's just, they understand what we are going through because we're going through this existence here in a human form. And there's just no judgment. There's no, I can't even find the words right now. But it's just pure love for us, regardless of what we've gone through, anything that we do. And it's just pure love for us, just pure love. So I felt that. I hope you feel that. That's important for us to know, that we're loved from those on the other side. And when I say those on the other side, the spirit on the other side encompasses everything, all spirits on the other side. Those crossed over loved ones, those in our soul group who have not been in human form for a while that are still there, those who, angels, archangels, fairies, gods, goddesses, ascended masters, God creator, the great creator himself, all of them on the spirit side are true love. They love us unconditionally, all of them. All of them. So, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for all your beautiful comments. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Carol. You think I'm the right person to do that? That's a very sweet thing to say. Well, I am humbled when this was finished, and when I finally finished it, I was at a point of almost tears because I thought, wow, this is really something special, and I am so grateful to be part of this and entrusted with doing this the way that they want me to do it. Like I said, I wanted to change a few things, and they said no, and I had to respect that this is their message, not mine. And I'm glad I left it. I am truly glad I trusted and left things the way that they were meant to be. Because I think if I didn't, it would be completely different. Then it would be my book and it's their book. it is their book. It's truly amazing, truly amazing. So, oh my gosh, beyond thrilled. Oh my gosh, I'm beyond thrilled too, Jamie. Hi, Lori. Welcome everybody who's come on in. Oh my gosh, ordered it last night from Amazon. Thank you, Paula. I can't wait for you all to please message me what you think. Please message me what you think when you read it. And this is something I think that you can take your time with. I think you could sit back and just take your time with each day, each chapter. Really think about the words, really think about the message, really think about how it applies to you. Really think about and do the steps and the action steps. Take your time to do what's said in the action sections of each day. And give yourself that time to apply what they said. And then they've told us in here too that we will not be able to apply and do all of this just a snap of a finger. It's an ongoing process, and it's going to take us some time and some practice. But the more that you practice something and then you learn something, you master it. And then once you master it, it becomes second nature. And then you can focus on the next and the next and the next, you know? So, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Do they ever speak of negative energies? Carol, in channeling sessions, I have been in channeling sessions where that question has come up, and they will address it if it is brought up. There are things where they address negative cycles in this book. Some of us are in negative cycles. Some of us have experience negative things and so on and so forth. So I guess in a way, yes, it does address things like that. There is a point here in where they say, come on, it's time to stop this nonsense. Let's get busy. So, but I'm not sure exactly what you mean by negative energies. In general, yes. Specifics, no, because it can't get completely specific with every person here or that reads this. So it is in general for all who read this. And I believe this is meant for all who read it as well. I'm going to read the back cover to you here in just a second. I did not write the back cover. I had somebody else write it who read this, and I thought it was so beautiful that I used it. And so I'm going to read you the back cover in just a moment, but this is meant for all who read it. This is meant for all those who are gravitated towards it. This is meant whoever purchases it. It's the message for them at this time. And if somebody buys it later, it's meant for that person at that time, because everybody's on their own different level and their own different area of their own growth and learning process. So... oh my gosh, hello, I am flying today. I'm flying with the wings today. My energy is off the charts. The Kindle version was available first the day before yesterday, but I wanted to come on here when everything was available because I thought it's too confusing just to say one or the other. So I had to wait, and last night when the paperback became available, that's when I posted the picture of the cover and the notice that I would be on today. And I thought, that's when I was flying. I thought, oh my gosh. You know how many times I had to edit this as far as cleanup was probably about 10 times. And even to the last moment, last week, when I got this proof book, I still found a few other issues that were there. I'm like, how do I keep missing these things? So I think I finally have it all cleaned up, formatted right. It is a job in itself. And that takes longer, I think, for the whole writing process. I don't know. So let me see what else you have to say here. Yes, I won't have copies for a while, Mary. Book club, yes. Maybe I'll do a separate group just for discussion of talking about this book. I've wanted to do a book club before, and maybe it'll be a book club in general just for spiritual book chats. So that's an idea. Yeah, Shelley. So I would like to have a group where it's just discussion of books, spiritual books, and it doesn't have to be just mine, but spiritual books, because I think it's important to keep learning and reading spiritual books. So I might look into doing that. I might do that. And that would be a good place to come on live and just come in and we can discuss what we've learned and what we, what we have experienced in our spiritual path by applying what we have read. So maybe, yeah, maybe. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's interesting, a book club thing at the same time, yes. Oh, gosh. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments. Oh, my goodness. Lori ordered both paperback and Kindle. We'll start reading tonight. Yay, I can't wait to hear what you think. I cannot wait to hear what you think. Yes, those of you waiting for a copy from me, it could be about 6 weeks or longer. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know how long it will take for me to get copies. So I'm just FYI. Yeah. Oh gosh, bless your heart, bless your heart. Yes, Lori, you can send me the paperback and I will sign it and resend it back to you. That's fine, no problem. Oh my goodness. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Alma. Oh, gosh. Wow. Thank you, Mary. Oh, my goodness. Thank you all so very much. This amethyst is featured in the book. It is part of the book. It has made this come to life. I learned to channel. A little bit about my channeling experience, then I'll read the back cover. I learned to channel by hypnosis sessions because hypnosis is a very deep, takes you deep, like deep meditation. So I learned to channel in hypnosis sessions, but when I was going to those hypnosis sessions, I was already very experienced in meditation and I was very experienced using crystals. So I thought, I'm going to channel without the use of a guide. I'm going to just do it and see what happens, or try to do it. And I was able to, so I sat on a recorder, held a very high vibration crystal, took myself down deep, and I began to channel the same spirits that I channeled during those hypnosis sessions. Now, those are not the same spirits that came through with these wings. So I can get myself into that deep, deep state of meditation where I can access that kind of portal where they use me to channel from. And it's not something that I've discussed before. That's another thing that I've had to get out there, that it's just like, okay, this is me. This is who it is. You know what? I'm all out there now. I have nothing to hide, and I feel good about that. You know, I have some family members and some friends that do not understand that, do not get that, do not agree with that, do not believe in it, and that's okay. But this is me, and it's who I am now, and it's all out there, and they can, you know, take it, excuse me, take it or leave it. Let me get a quick sip of water here. Sorry. I'm just so excited. I'm just talking too fast. Oh, gosh. So this is what was read or written for this book by somebody else who wrote it, and I had to use it. And this says, longing for healing, Debbie Hardy opened herself up to possibilities and discovered the transformative power of crystal meditation. Now she invites you to step into the crystal ray to experience your own self-discovery and enlightenment. When Hardy first decided to document this unique dialogue with spirit, she focused on one word: beauty. As a result, her incredible experience during this crystal meditation, she has seen how much beauty exists both out there and, excuse me, both out there in the universe and within our own hearts. Her sublime journey has opened her eyes and her soul not only to that beauty, but also to the spirits, angels, and other divine guides. Those guides have entrusted her with a wonderful path to enlightenment that she is meant to share with you. Hardy's new book on crystal meditation will show you how to access the energy that surrounds and saturates you. This simple 21-day experience will ignite the powerful personal growth that will fulfill your life with beauty, grace, strength, and peace. Sorry, excuse me, one more sip of water. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see here. What do we got? Oh, sorry. Switched the view. Didn't mean to do that. When can we get it from me, Kristen? I probably won't have copies for many weeks. Many weeks. I'm thinking about 6 weeks. That's how long it took for me to get my copies on my last book. So it takes a while for them to print a bulk order. So I won't have copies to sell directly from myself for a while. Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome everyone who's come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, can you get a signed copy? I won't have signed copies for a while, Zane. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, everybody. Love the idea of a book club. Yes, book club. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say. So those of you who order it today, tomorrow, whenever you do on Amazon, please message me and let me know what you think. Even when you start reading it, just the beginning of it, please send me messages and let me know what you think. And please leave a review on Amazon. I know it's so difficult for writers to get reviews. It's one of those things that we forget about, but it does make it easier for others to see it. And be honest with your review. I don't want to influence your review in any way. I just would appreciate if you did that. And if you did that on my other book, I appreciate that as well. And thank you for those who did. And so, yes, thank you all so very, very much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yes, I ordered mine last night, Lori, and I got it in time. I got the notification in time. It's going to arrive tomorrow. So during my sale show tomorrow, I might be able to show you the book cover without the gray line. So I hope. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Being myself, ordered today. Thank you so much. The name of it is Spirit of the Crystal Ray. And if you just put in Spirit of the Crystal Ray, you'll see it come up. They haven't linked the two books on Amazon yet. They're still finalizing it, but you'll see two different options. One will be the Kindle and one will be the paperback. So Spirit of the Crystal Ray, 21 days of channeled guidance to help you with your spiritual journey. So thank you so much. I'm super excited. Please share this with others who can benefit from learning about this awesome, beautiful, spirit-driven, written book. And yes, the title fits it perfectly because it is the spirit that comes through channeling with crystal energy. So it just all fits. It just all fits. The cover design, the title, all of it just fits. No, the cover will not have a gray line on it. This is just my draft copy. So I just want to be clear with that. When you order yours, you will not have a gray line on yours, okay? They send this to you as a final draft to make sure everything is right, and they send this to you free. But if I buy my own, I have to purchase it. That's why they say that, not for resale on this. So when you purchase your own, you will not have a gray line on yours. Okay, so no, yours will be beautiful cover, undisrupted. Yes. Oh gosh, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yes, thank you all so much. Tomorrow I am coming on at my normal time, 11 a.m. for the Crystal Sale Day, and I'll probably still be flying high then too. Next week we'll be doing back to our normal format of spiritual talk, crystal talk, and we'll get that in early next week as well. Thank you all so much for joining me here with this today. And any other final comments before I go? I wanted you to see the wings that influenced this, that are part of this, that helped this amazing process. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I feel the love. I am so, so grateful that it is finally here. I'm so grateful it's finally here. I truly am. It was a remarkable experience, and yeah. So, yes. One thing, I did invite Elissa Lee, the creator of the cover, to join me on a show soon. I invited her as a guest back. She's been on the show a couple years ago. She's a dream expert. She has a very deep connection with the dream world. And I invited her a few years ago talking about dream interpretation, dream messages, all things about dream, lucid dreaming, and all that kind of thing. And she's an amazing artist as well. So I invited her to come back on the show when she is able to. So hopefully we can work that out, schedule that in the next month or so. We'll see how that goes. I would love to get her back on to chat with you all. She's a beautiful energy, and you'll love her just as well. So she's just part of our beautiful, amazing community. So yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so very much. Is this where Cindy got bracelets? I do sell bracelets, Stella. I can direct you to the bracelet video that I have. Somebody else asked me about bracelets yesterday and asked if I was going to do another bracelet sale. I may post a video on that later, or I might post the repost on that. So yeah, because I do have quite a few options of bracelets left. Some sold out, but I do still have quite a few options left. And I know the bracelets are fun because they're easy, right? So yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you. Love to learn about dreaming and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see if I can't schedule her soon, and we'll take it from there. Yeah. I haven't done an interview with somebody in quite some time, and this has taken up a lot of my time. Actually, I stopped doing appointments for several months just to focus on this. So that's typically my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is to focus on other kind of work like this kind of thing, or course creation, or appointments, or that kind of thing. And so this past several months I have been focusing on getting this taken care of and wrapped up. And so we will have a little bit of time before I start the next project. So we'll see if we can't get her in before that. I do a 12-month card reading for myself every year. And I just pull cards, and I do this for clients as well. It's not something that I have really put out there much, but I pull a card for each month, and it's in general what to expect for the month, energy-wise. And it told me that April I was going to finalize a project. And I pulled these cards in December for this year, for myself. And I knew it had to be this project because it just fit. I was hoping it would be done earlier, like February, but it all worked out the way it was supposed to. And it ended up being finalized in April. My cards also told me that in June I will start a new project. So, yeah, in June there will be a new beginning of a new project. Yeah, so we'll see what unfolds with that. And I was also told from a few psychic friends about this creation of this book and what would be contained within it. And they were very insightful about it at the time. And a lot of what they said happened. So I feel that that's a very important little component of it as well. It was nice to see things unfold as what I was told would unfold. And so let me know, please. Let me know as soon as you start to read it what you think. And I can't wait to hear from you. And yeah, I think maybe we'll think about the book club group, and that would be a fun place to come and discuss this and other books that we have read. So we'll see how we come along with that. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you. I'm going to wrap it up here. Yes, I'm going to take a little break. And thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you all soon. And blessings, namaste, have a beautiful day, and feel the love. It's there, it surrounds us, and know in your heart that we are loved. We truly are loved, and just know it and feel it and let it help you every possible way with everything that you do. Okay, all right. Talk to you soon. Thank you all. Blessings. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.